So it is currently it's about 3:30, 3:47. Left the B&B, or left the hostel, got a taxi down to the bus stop. I could have walked it, but it would have taken me about 40 minutes. And I could have gotten a bus, but it left every half an hour, and I didn't know exactly where it was from. So taxi was €5, so it was worth paying the money to be here in like probably 3-4 minutes, and then straight to the airport. So far so good. And I had all this kind of pre-planned, so again, there's no guesswork here. But as always, let's just skip to the airport quickly. Okay, so far so good. We're in the airport. We've made it loads of time. The flight doesn't leave until 8:30. Our gate closes at 8:05. So now it's like it must be like nearly 5 o'clock. So we're doing really well in time. Gonna get there, gonna get a seat, get some good Wi-Fi, hopefully upload a video, get a coffee, get some breakfast. But this is what I love. There's no stress. We're here in time, and that's such an important thing. There's just no rushing, no trying to get taxis. Everything was planned, prepared, and everything worked out. So far so good. So fingers crossed, and next stop should be Bulgaria. Also, as well as that, there's nothing nicer than traveling light. Like, this is the only bag, it's a small little rucksack, and it's so handy to just bring on and off buses and not carrying suitcases like a lot of people like that. And another thing as well as that is always walk and not to take the escalators. More steps you get in, the more calories you're going to burn. That's going to allow you to eat more calories later on in the day. So tip number 1 of the day, be on time and always walk, don't take the escalator. Okay lads, good stuff. It's like just nearly 10 o'clock now. We landed at 9:30, so clean sailing from here where I landed. Gotta go find the metro, probably like 9:40, extremely easy to find it. Nobody else on this, so straight to the university, and that's where we get off. Okay, so it's now like 2, probably 2 or half 2, because I had to wait a while to check in because these people weren't moving out, but we're in the actual hostel now. I'll show you the room. It's actually a really nice and small one, just 4 beds, and I'm the middle one. See, there's like a cool open garden where you can sit down. They have a really nice indoor section where you can work on your laptop, and the Wi-Fi speed is the fastest I've used in the last 7 months, and it is just the nicest thing in the world. I uploaded my YouTube video in about 30 seconds, where in Malta it would take me 4 hours. So as well as that, I actually went for lunch a while ago while I was waiting, just went down, and I asked for an iced coffee, and she gave me a small coffee with a scoop of Bailey's ice cream walloped in the middle of it. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or that's how they do things around here. And then I ordered like a grilled chicken breast and chips as well. And the whole meal, the whole thing came to 8 lira, which is about €4. Incredibly cheap, and everything here is so cheap. So that's a huge bonus thing. Even this hostel is like €15 for 2 nights, and that's including a breakfast in the morning. So extremely cheap so far. So right now I'm just putting the bags down, and I want to get out and see as much of Bulgaria as I can. So heading into the middle of Sofia now. The day is absolutely beautiful. It's like 25 or 26 degrees. Sofia itself on first impressions is absolutely beautiful. So much kind of more open roads, paved pathways, and more greenery, which is quite nice to see. I didn't see a lot of that in Malta. First fact here, in Bulgaria people shake their heads up and down when they mean no, and they nod left and right when they mean yes. I mean, how confusing is that? The thing that makes Sofia unique is that hot mineral water springs downtown. You can fill your own bottles of water and meet the locals, mostly middle-aged and pensioners, nice one, who can't afford bottled water to buy in the shop. So you can literally get free water from a natural mineral stream downtown. So it does give good ones about food, and it shows all the traditional food that I'm going to try as much as I can. There isn't that many, so it's good. It was on one good sitting, and it's so cheap. I could probably eat like a king and spend €20. So that massive building with the golden roof, that's the Alexander Nevsky building. I don't actually know what it means, it just says the name of it. Oh, that's the parliament. Yeah, that's the parliament. Like, how much of a tourist do I look like walking around with a map and a camera, talking to the camera too, which is probably the least weirdest thing about me.
very, very careful when you're crossing roads, because these people do not stop pedestrians, and you really have to wait for the green man. And he's there now.
Made it down to like one of the biggest parks. This place is amazing. It's so big, and there's fountains everywhere. Found the natural mineral fountain as well. Filled up my bottle, and I wasn't sure if it was it, but it's like a continuous fountain, and then like a load of like old age pensioners came up, so it's definitely it. So I got a bottle of mineralized free water, and there's actually really kind of like high street strip, so you have like the best of both worlds here. You have the really open, beautiful landscape of the parks and the fountains and the buildings, and then you have like a high street with all like all the shops and restaurants that I was walking for like half an hour down it, so it's absolutely huge. Holy good gentle Jesus. You know, I really shouldn't, because I'm going to be going for dinner in a while, and that will just spoil my appetite, so I'm not going to do it. Can I just get one of these, please? Oh my god. Seriously, I'm going to go back now, chill out for a bit, and then go and get dinner. Wow, okay, so we have a lot of explaining to do. It's actually Sunday now. I've actually grown a beard since I've last checked in with you. Pretty sure the last clip I did with you was the donut. And actually my friend who I lived in Malta with is interrailing at the moment, but she actually was in Sofia that evening, so we got dinner in this beautiful traditional restaurant. I had the Telepinsky, I hope I'm saying it right. It'll be written in the bottom of the screen anyway, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So it's like a naan bread with yellow cheese. It's quite traditional in this area, really, really nice. And then I had like a mixed lamb and beef burger with spicy potatoes. So again, that's a very, very common thing here, is those two meats mixed together. You can either get them like in meatballs on a skewer stick, or you can get them in like the burger pate like I did. Now the meat wasn't great, I'm gonna have to be honest. It was very similar to like what you get in a frozen burger. It was probably an average meal, so I'll probably get like a 5. It wasn't that really good grade of standard of meat. But look, that's the risk you run when you do this thing. But then I actually had all of Saturday to do whatever I wanted. And I'd seen most of Sofia on Friday, because I walked for like 6 hours. These amazing waterfalls on the outskirts. And my plan was to go there, but I actually met a few people in the hostel who were planning as well, so we all got together, got the bus out there, and did a full day of hiking. Probably after about 2 hours of hiking, we have made it to the very, very top of the waterfall, Buyana Waterfall. That's probably my travel tip for this video, is that try and, as I always say, get out of your comfort zone. Try and meet new people, because I had planned on going alone, and the fact that I met them made the day so much better. From the UK, from the Netherlands, from America, and it was one of the most enjoyable days I've had in a long, long time. We hiked for like 4 hours up and down, got down and we were absolutely starving, so we just dropped our bags, went straight for food. But I did get some photos. I got a shopska salad, so that's a very traditional Bulgarian salad. They use red wine vinegar and oil, and they don't use feta cheese. It's like a white cheddar cheese for all the world. And then the main course was like a really nice barbecue chicken fillet, some naan bread, and again some garlic and dill potatoes. So that was a really nice meal and extremely cheap. I mean, that's one of the best things about Sofia. It is so cheap. Buses are 80 cents. Dinner was like €10. This morning it was actually really bad thunder and lightning. It's the first time I've seen it in months. It's actually quite nice to see. I've just checked out of the hostel, walking to the metro, getting the metro to the airport, and we are flying to Dubai, so it's going to be super hot. That will conclude this vlog for Bulgaria. Just to wrap it up, Sophia, you have been absolutely beautiful. You've surprised me without a doubt. Beautiful city, extremely cheap, and really good hiking trails as well. So I think that will be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these series, please leave it a thumbs up. I will see you in Dubai. Keep on cooking. Ciao ciao.